Hi, my loves. Welcome back to LiftFit Studio. My name is Lauren, and I'm going to be taking you through a tower workout today. You're not going to need any props, just the mat, the tower, and you'll be good to go. I have the push-through bar up with a blue spring on it for some standing footwork to begin today. And I've also got the black loops. I think they're black. So these are a heavy option for kickbacks with the loop today. So I've got that on set 10 on both sides and the push through bar. We're also going to be using the roll down bar today too on 2 yellow springs right at the top of your tower. All right, let's get into it. So your arches of your feet are on the crease of your tower here, and your feet are going to be parallel hip distance apart. When you're ready, you're going to lean back into the squat. Arms are nice and long. Take an inhale as you lower down into a low squat. Exhale, lifting up, squeezing the glutes to the top. Inhale, lowering down. Exhale, lifting up. Good. So imagine you're sitting down into a seat. Not too low with the squat. We don't want any knee pain. You're going to feel this in the quads, the glutes. And because this is more quad heavy today, I want you to really think about using those glutes as you lift up out of that squat. So driving through those heels, take that exhale as you slowly lift up out of the squat. We're here for 10. Knees stay in line with the toes. Abs pull in. For 6. 5 more. 3 more here for 3. Into. 1 more here. We're going to hold this next squat down. Squeeze those abs, little pulse, 1 inch up, 1 inch down. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Good. For 10. Shoulders pull back and down. 5 more deep breaths. 3 more in 3. In 2. And 1. Hold that squat. Lift and lower those heels for 10. 9. 8. As high as you can, get into those ankles. 5 more. In 3. 2. 1. Drop the heels. Exhale. Lift all the way up. My quads are already warm. Great. We are going to externally rotate now. The little toes can be off the mat slightly. Externally rotate those hips. Take an inhale as you lower down into that wide squat. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. Good. So now you'll be feeling the glutes and the inner thighs a little bit stronger with this movement, with those knees a little bit wider. Again, keeping those knees in line with those toes. Abs pull in. For 8. Squeezing those inner thighs together as you lift. Drive through those heels. 5 more. 3 more here in 3. For 2. 1 more here. Let's hold this squat. Hold. Little pulses, 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Squeeze the abs. If you need to tuck that pelvis, go for it. I like to have a neutral spine with this. But if it doesn't feel good with your back, tuck a little bit. Here for another 4. And 3. And 2. 1 more here. We're going to hold the squat for 10. 9. Static hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lift all the way up. Beautiful. Let's go back parallel. We're going to lift those heels nice and high. Lean back into it again. Knees in line with those toes as you lower down. Heels stay lifted. Exhale, lift up. So now we're driving through the ball of the feet. And back into those quads again. Final set of standing footwork here. Warming up the legs, the abdominals, the arms. I love this variation of footwork on the tower. It's just something a little bit different than regular footwork on the reformer. It's a bit of cardio too. My heart rate is up, up, up. We're here for another 5. Getting into those calves. For 4. In 3. For 2. One more here. Let's hold that squat nice and low. Tiny pulses, 1 inch up, 1 inch down for 10. And 9. Whoo, legs are shaking. 8. 7. And 6. 5 more here. You got it in 5. 4. 3 more. Squeeze the abs. 3. And 2. And 1. Exhale all the way up. Drop those heels. Whoo, shake out those legs. Beautiful work, guys. All right. We're going to go into a kneeling position here. We're going to keep that push through bar right where it is. And we're going to go into some abs. So we're going to lie all the way down now. Oh, make sure you grab your bar. Roll all the way down. Arms are nice and long. So you're kind of close to the shoulder rest here. You're not completely up into them. I want a little bit of room, but you are not too far away from them. So those arms are just above the shoulders. You've got a nice neutral spine here. Those legs are nice and long. We're going to take an inhale here. On your exhale, let's tuck the chin to the chest and roll the spine up. Keep those arms nice and long. Tuck through the pelvis and melt the spine all the way down. I feel like I need to walk a little bit further into the shoulder rest here. All right, let's do it again. Exhale. When you're ready, tuck the chin, scoop around the back, lifting up. And then slowly rounding the spine, melting all the way back down. I love this variation of roll-ups here. It's really nice. Keeping those arms long, opening up through the chest. Those abs are starting to work. It's a nice massage on the spine. Perfect. We're here for 6. For 5. Exhale, tuck the chin, scoop and lift for 4. And 3. We're here for 2. One more here, guys. Let's tuck the chin, scoop around the back, lifting up, and then slowly melt it all the way down. Beautiful. We're going to keep those arms nice and long. We're going to add a single leg into tabletop. So as you tuck the chin and scoop around the back, you're going to bring your left leg in tabletop. You're going to lower the leg as you melt the spine down. We're going to alternate. Exhale, tuck the chin. Bring that right leg in tabletop. Melt the spine down. Good. Nice point through the toes. We're here for 8. When you draw the knee in tabletop, I want you to think of scooping those lower abs so you're not using just the leg to lift it up. You're using those abs to bring that leg into tabletop. Deep breaths. For 4. Exhale, shoulder blades stay pulled down, shoulders away from the ears. 2 more here. One more here. Tuck the chin, scoop round, bring the leg in tabletop, and melt it down. Good. We're going to squeeze those legs together now. If this doesn't feel good with a full teaser, keep doing the single leg variation. However, if you'd like the advanced version here, we're going to go into a full teaser. We're going to tuck the chin, scooping around the back, bring both legs into tabletop. Exhale, lower the spine, lower the legs straight down. Nice and slow and controlled. Tuck the chin, scoop around, bring those legs in tabletop. Lower the spine, lower the chest down. Really nice, guys. If this feels good with your practice today, Love it. Keep going. Again, you can always go back to that single leg variation if that is feeling a little bit better today. This is your time. This is your private class. Whatever feels best for you and your body today. Good. If you want a little bit of extra spice, bring those legs all the way up, straight legs. Lower the legs down, lower the spine. Ooh, squeeze, wrap those abs, tuck the chin. Exhale, lifting up. Slowly lower down. Good. This is your final layer here for another 5. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Squeeze the legs. Exhale, lifting up. Really good, guys. We're here just for another 3. In 2. 1 more here. You got it. Tuck, lift, hold wherever you are. Hold it for 10. Straighten those legs. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the spine all the way down. Whew. Keep a hold of that bar and just rock those knees side to side. I am sweating. It is so hot in Los Angeles today. It's like 35 degrees Celsius. Lift all the way up, slowly lift the bar up, which is I think like 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Awful. So, and I don't know if my studio air is turned on this morning, so that's great. So I'm a little sweaty. All right, we're gonna take that push through bar off the spring and just place it down. We're gonna go into a little bit of glutes now, so I'm really gonna start getting sweaty now. Okay, so we're gonna go on all fours. If being on your wrists is not for you today, totally fine. Feel free to pop your forearms on the shoulder rests, okay? Like on top of the shoulder rest. You can also, if you have a box handy, feel free to put it short ways right up against the shoulder rest. You can also do that as well. I am going to go on my hands. Let's start with the left loop. So the left loop is going to go over the arch of your left foot. My hands are next to the shoulder rest. And my right knee is in the center of the carriage, of center of the mat. I'm going to flex through my left foot. On your next exhale, you've got a neutral spine, remember. You're going to press through that left leg. Inhale, bend it in. Exhale, press and bend. Good. Now watch those hips. I just realized my left hip was going up a little bit, so I want to keep my hips nice and squared off, resisting that little scoliosis I have. Good. We're here for another 8. I'm going to walk my knee back a little bit. Yeah. For 6. 5 more here. Shoulders stay over the hands. 4. 3 more. Then we'll go into sweeps in 3. 2. 1 more here. Press the left leg back and hold. Point the foot lower down into a sweep. Exhale, sweep it up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, sweep it up. Good. For 8. 7. 6. 5 more. Really nice. For 5. 4. In 3. 2. 1 more here. Let's lift it up and hold. Little pulses up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Flex the foot. Pulse it up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Beautiful. Take off that loop from your left foot. Roll out your wrists if you are on those hands, and we're going to go straight over to the other side. So now you're going to place the right loop over your right arch. Hands are, again, back to where they were, next to the shoulder rest, and your left knee is in the center of the carriage. When you're ready, flexing through that right foot, you're going to press that leg straight back and then bend it in. Exhale, press back and in. Good. For 8. Your gaze is straight at that headrest. For 5. Squeezing the right glute as you lengthen. 3. Press, lengthen, 2. One more here, lengthen, hold, point the foot, lower down into your sweep. Exhale, sweep it up. Blow it down and lift. Good for 8. Perfect. 5 more. 3 more. You got it in 3. In 2. 1. Lift that leg up and hold. Good. Little pulses up for 10. 9. Squeeze the abs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg up. Flex the foot. Little pulses up. Final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Draw it in. Take off that loop. Whew, lovely work. A little spice on the glute. That one is a fabulous exercise for full body movements. We are just working, like we are just moving the legs, but you feel it in your arms, your shoulders, you're feeling it in your abs. I love it. Okay. We're going to grab now the roll down bar. We're going to reverse what we did with those abs. So this is going to be a little bit more upper body. The hands are on the wide edges of the bar. And you're going to sit up nice and tall. You're going to take an exhale as you tuck the pelvis and melt the spine all the way down. The head touches the mat. Keep those arms long. You're going to exhale again and tuck the chin, scoop and round the back and roll up. Good. So this is really nice on the back, really nice on the spine. We're kind of reversing that movement with the resistance to what we did with those roll-ups for our abs before. I love the contrast both of these movements do for our bodies. On your next one, we're going to add some upper body. Let's roll the spine down and hold. Exhale, pull the elbows wide, bring the bar to the chest. Lengthen the arms, tuck the chin to the chest, scooping around the back. And again, rolling it down. 1 row. Lengthen, tuck, scoop, and lift. Good. We're here for another 4. For 3. Making sure those thumbs are with the fingers on this one. 2. Opening up through the chest on this wide row. 1 more here. Let's roll that spine down. We have 10 rows. 10. Nice and slow. 9. Squeezing those shoulder blades together as you bring those elbows wide. 7. 6. And 5. Row for 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Lengthen the arms. Tuck the chin. Scooping around the back halfway and hold. You're going to give me little pulses down and up. Down, up. Good. 4, 10. 9. Resist the springs here. 8. Pull the belly button in. 7. 6. 5 more. You got it in 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Roll it all the way up. Lovely work, guys. Slowly bring it all the way back. We're now going to go into a kneeling position. Final little set here. Those arms are going to go inside the roll down bar now. And see how this feels. If you want it a little bit harder, walk those knees back. If you want it a little bit easier, walk those knees forward. That's kind of my principle with this exercise. We're going to go into the back of the arms now. We're still working the lats. We're still working the back, but we're going to add in a little bit of triceps here. So tuck that pelvis for me. Lift, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core. Exhale, press those arms straight down to the hips. Inhale, lift those arms up. Exhale, press the arms down and lift the arms up. Beautiful. So with this one, I want you to think about really pulling those shoulder blades back and down the back as you press the arms down. I like to keep my fingers long with this. It just helps me from, stop me from gripping the bar so much. Making sure those shoulders don't hike up to those ears. That's probably the most important thing with this exercise here. We want those shoulders down. We're here for another 4. Exhale, press down, 3. Exhale, press down for 2. One more here, press those arms down, hold. We're gonna hinge the hips back as you bring those arms forward. Lift those hips, press the arms, squeeze the glutes. Hinge the hips back, lengthen the arms up. Press the hands down as you lift those hips up for 10. 7. Exhale for 6. 5 more. You got it for 5. We're going to end with pulses here in 4. My knee is like slowly about to crack. I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but it's planning on. 2. 1 more here. Hinge. Press those hips up. Press the arms down. Pulses for 10. Shoulders back and down. 9. Squeeze the abs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift those arms up. Whew. Bring the bar around the back. And I want you to grab hold of your roll down bar. You're going to sit those hips back, drop the chest down, kind of like a puppy pose here. Oh, this feels so nice on the spine and the chest. Let's tuck the pelvis, roll the spine up, lift the arms. And again, chin to chest, roll down, press the bar forward, drop the chest down, lift the tailbone. And tuck, melt all the way up. Let's do one more here, guys. Tuck the chin. Scoop and lift. And tuck, melt all the way back. Whew. Really lovely work, guys. You are done. This was my first ever tower class that I have popped on this channel. So if you liked it, let me know. I'm more than happy to do more tower work. I love it. I feel like it's a little bit more strength work, which I love and is so good for you. So let me know in the comments below. Have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will see you in the next class.